Today's story comes from Dream. His real name, Clay. Dream is a 23-year-old Minecraft YouTuber. He first exploded onto the Minecraft scene in 2019, dominating the YouTube algorithm with his creative content, with dozens of controversies along the way. Some more significant than others. He was always hidden behind a smile. However, on September 23rd, Dream announced this: "The mask is coming off. See you all very soon." But fans soon realized it was not the only mask that was coming off. On October 13th, a burner account documented the history between OxyClean and Dream. OxyClean, also known as Anastasia, claimed and provided proof that she knew Dream's real face 2 years ago. Too tired / real life struggling to get involved, but the YouTuber trending right now already face revealed to me years ago when he was flirting with me when I was a minor. Through his personal Snap, number, and Twitter. The shit you see is probably real of others with similar stories. Funny draft though. This wasn't a surprise as some people already knew Dream's face behind the scenes. However, the bombs started dropping when she stated that Dream tried to groom her when she was underage. In addition, she alluded to this happening to younger girls as well. I just can't believe the shit I'm seeing about him talking to 13 and 15-year-olds, plus the power imbalance of him having subscribers. Gross. I don't even want to look into it. In this tweet, Anastasia clearly expressed that she'll be turning 18 soon, but Dream continued to interact with her, even going so far as exchanging Snapchat accounts. She later exposed some text messages between her and Dream, claiming that she had his number through TikTok. Here's some texts, and that's all I'm gonna show right now. It's cringe and gross, and I covered the heart eye emojis on his contact because it's on my old phone, and I'm not comfortable putting that out there, but my phone won't let me change it. He sent me photos of his house prior. Lots of heart eyes. Although the messages may be off-putting to some, Dream only made a couple of tweets on his secret Twitter account referencing the situation. In the end, it was not significant enough to garner an official response. Wake up to people making up disgusting, false accusations for the millionth time. I'm going to enjoy my last couple days in LA and not let people try and ruin it. My heart goes out to actual victims who get questioned in their hardest moments because of stuff like this. You if you abuse concern around horrible real issues out of spite. It's sad to see the trend that whenever there's something big going on for me, or for friends of mine, people try and use those moments to spread negativity and lies. Hopefully everyone's day isn't ruined. His true nightmare only began when the second allegation came out from @Alan_MC1, also known as Amanda.
Hi, I am not happy to be making this video, but I'm Amanda, and you might know me as one of the girls that was groomed by Dream. I do not blame anyone for not believing me. I wouldn't believe it either. I was a Dream stan, and that is why this happened. The Instagram DMs go from September 23rd, 2020, up until the beginning of January, when he added me on his Snapchat. I don't know how to make you guys believe that this is real, but this is his account. This is the Dream account. This is him. You hit messages, it's him. You hit the top here, it's him. There's no editing this. This is real shit. I DM'd him in the end of 2020, telling him how much of a supporter I have been and how much he makes me happy, and it started off very wholesome. We get down here to January, he tells me to add him on Snap, Dream Clay. I was a fan, so I already had him on the Dream Public Snapchat. We all know that's his public Snapchat, is Dream Public. That's his private, Dream Clay. He told me to add him on it, so I added him. That's when everything starts to take off. And if you're questioning the gap between 2020 and 2021, like the end of 2021 into 2022, it's because I had a boyfriend, so I stopped messaging him.
Amanda's allegations were far more serious, and again has sparked controversy within the Twitter community. Like Anastasia, Amanda has also provided proof that she was in contact with Dream. However, other than some friendly exchanges on Twitter, there was no proof of her spoken allegations. Here are what some people had to say during the initial outbreak. This just feels so petty. Like, where in any of the messages does he supposedly groom or show any signs of sexual harassment? Also, how close were you to turning 18? Like a week? A month? Who cares, bruh? 2-year age gap? Your parents probably have an age gap 5 times as big. I hate Dream as much as the next guy, but that's only like a 2 or 3 year age gap. It's basically the same as Carson. It's not the age gap, it's the power imbalance and leveraging his fans for sexual and romantic favors. There have been a lot of comparisons made to Call Me Carson. For those who don't know, he was also a famous YouTuber who was texting 17-year-olds. I don't know, man, if this is real, Dream kinda needs to be held accountable. Everyone the age difference, but Call Me Carson got into the exact same situation, with the age difference being 17 to 19, and still got crucified for it, so what's the difference now? Even before Dream made his reply, there was an overwhelming amount of supporters claiming that most of the messages were fake, or that they were just normal conversations. And 2 days after the burner account's tweet, Dream officially responded. Yesterday, a thread was posted that had screenshots of Twitter DMs from me from 2020. I believe these DMs are real. In these DMs, there are no inappropriate comments whatsoever. It was just friendly conversation. In these screenshots, them being 18 years old is mentioned in their bio, and I also very clearly asked them for their age. I did not act inappropriately with this person, and any attempt to equate these messages to grooming is not only disgusting, but is insulting to victims who actually experienced grooming and still have trauma as a result. Part of this thread includes cringy flirt text messages, again, when they were 18, that were supposedly from me, because it says that it is from their contacts when they go to my TikTok. This is impossible since I use a Google Voice number on my TikTok account, which doesn't have the ability to iMessage. The other information is false, and this has unfortunately blown up into something that it simply isn't. Regardless, she was 18 years old and had 18 publicly available in her Twitter bio. The second thread had Instagram DMs from me, again, having friendly normal conversation and nothing inappropriate. I believe these messages are real as well. Once again, she was 18 years old, says she was 18 years old, and even had a boyfriend while she was friendly with me. This being warped into me being a groomer and the fact that she is and was 18 is scary and sad, and a huge reason as to why it is so hard to interact one-on-one. With Dream coming out with his response, he was able to partially nullify the allegations of Anastasia. The age debate is currently at a he said, she said standstill, but the more damning text messages were claimed as fake by Dream. However, Dream did not go into detail with Amanda. The only thing he was certain of was that she was 18 at the time and did not address her allegations from the TikTok video. And this was the final part of Dream's message. Real and scary now that my face is out there for people to see, and I needed to address this all. I will also, based on your advice, pursue legal action towards people using my name to spread disinformation, or those that are misrepresenting facts, lying, faking things, or falsely abusing my name and image. My heart goes out to actual victims of pedophilia and grooming, and again, I'm extremely sorry that it took as long as it did for me to reply. I wanted to make sure I included everything. This is all of the information I have, but like past situations involving me, I know people are going to run with whatever fits their narrative best. If this isn't enough, at least we're on the same level of knowing. I hope everyone gets some rest and tries to step back from everything, as it can all be super overwhelming. That is definitely what I need to do, and I need to sleep for the first time in 10 days. It was amazing meeting so many of you at TwitchCon, and I'm trying my best to stay positive. Currently, we do not know if Dream is considering legal action against specifically Anastasia or Amanda. And it seemed like everything was about to blow over when Anastasia privated her Twitter account. Dream, you f***ed up. I am now getting the law involved. The pictures, messages, everything. Consider one last time telling the truth before I contact the police for receipts of your pictures, etc. This is f***ing serious shit you're denying. And it happened. To me. She also posted her permit indicating that she was born in 2004, meaning she is currently 18 years old and was talking to Dream since she was 16. Here is a timeline made by Twitter user @McFroggy1, which was retweeted by Amanda. Their first interaction happened in 2020, and if the ages are correct, then Dream was indeed talking to a minor. The gap between 2020 and 2021 was because Amanda had a boyfriend, and only recently in 2022, Dream and Amanda started talking again. Allegedly, the explicit messages happened between January and February before Amanda turned 18. Her tweet in 2021 indicates that she lied about her age in the past, but if we assume that this tweet is truthful, then it indeed adds up with the timeline. My account got banned because I changed my age. My account was called @AlanMCC, and I had my age at 1994 because I made the account years ago and didn't want to be bullied for my age. I am now 17. I was born in 2004, and I went to change it to my real age. However, some users criticize her history of lying, and some look past her dishonesty as evidence. A theory that has been surfacing is that Dream suddenly decided to face reveal because he was worried that Anastasia would leak it. There's currently no proof of this other than the opinion of Anastasia. In this conversation with Anastasia, Dream asks her, "How old are you?" but quickly messages again and says, "Never mind, 18. This could mean that Dream went onto her profile to look at her age, so in Dream's mind, she was 18. However, a few messages later, Anastasia says, 18 soon, but Dream ignores it. People are also skeptical about how Anastasia had Dream's number. Her evidence was this clip showing that Dream was one of her contacts on TikTok. But if we go back to Dream's response, this is impossible since I use a Google Voice number on my TikTok account which doesn't have the ability to iMessage. In addition to Dream's comment, users have ran the still frame of the video through a filter and found this, a white bar on the right, indicating that it may have been edited. The validity of this is still unknown, but if we combine this with what Dream said, there is a high chance that these specific text messages were faked. The next interesting story that came out of this allegation was when Twitter user @nepslep, also known as Avril, came out saying that Amanda's story was a lie. You literally used to follow me and we used to know each other. You told me I was lying about my experience with a different CC. And now you're stealing the whole experience I had? Go f*** yourself respectfully. Are you okay? No, not at all. I used to know the girl who was pulling some of this shit. The Snapchat screenshots are fake. She's copying an experience I went through, and I'm losing my mind. Avril said that the allegations Amanda has made were her own group story, and that Amanda stole it and changed some facts around to make it look like the perpetrator was Dream. She also continuously tried to claim that they both know each other, and that she might be targeted for an attack. It was a bizarre situation that hasn't gained much traction due to there being no proof. Amanda has also responded quickly. Avril is lying. This is my story. Don't take it away from me to get involved for clout. It will all get out. Not you guys bashing me left and right and asking for answers but getting mad when I clear it. Pick a struggle. Bye. I opened Twitter for the first time since I left the station to see someone named Avril claiming I used her story. I have no idea who this person is. I can't find her or any of her tweets. I have no idea what she's saying about me. Please stop believing her with no evidence. The whole situation can be confusing with multiple people coming out and calling each other fake, but we have to remember, with serious allegations, we must provide strong evidence, otherwise it would be hard for people to form an opinion. As of now, the situation has cooled down due to the Amaranth drama. Anastasia has gone silent, Amanda has sought legal help, and this new girl Avril claims that she will be a witness in a court case. I wouldn't lie about something that is being taken to court. Doing what's right, leave me alone, not using Twitter till I have everything I need figured out. Could be days. Be patient. I do not have the power or physical evidence to do anything right now. It's a process. Thank you all for advising me to do what's right. I don't understand how Dream stans are willing to display their admiration for a man who has not shown an ounce of evidence that points to his innocence. Stop acting like that twit longer was sufficient enough for such a serious situation. I'll be unbiased here. No proof other than Dream talking to fans has been shown, at least from what I've seen. In this twit longer, he's right in saying that there's no inappropriate messages. So therefore, I cannot by good faith call Dream a group. As always, the community is divided when it comes to these types of allegations, but there are still far more people believing Dream than the alleged victims. In the past, there were other YouTubers who were involved in grooming allegations, and their careers have been changed forever. There was a 2 million subscriber YouTuber named EDP445, who was active in the community for 10 years. He was caught texting a 13-year-old, and his confrontation was videotaped. This caused irreversible damage to his image, and since then he has never been able to regain his former fame. Call Me Carson, also with a multi-million subscriber channel, was called out by his close circle for exchanging texts and photos with 17-year-olds. The messages were incriminating, and it stirred a lot of controversies. However, he was able to make a comeback after admitting to his mistakes and pledging to donate 1 year of his earnings to charity. There was a lot more forgiveness amongst the fans because the degree was arbitrary. Carson at the time was 19, and the victims were 17. Although a crime in some places, most of the community decided it was not that serious. Compared to these two YouTubers, Dream's situation is more like Carson's. The alleged victims were both supposedly 17, and the only form of evidence were text messages and hearsay. Dream's fanbase has also been supportive through multiple of his allegations in the past, and from what we have seen, his reputation has not been fatally damaged. On the contrary, it seems like he has used this as a learning experience to shield himself from future potential allegations. Grooming, in essence, is building trust and developing an emotional connection with someone to manipulate and exploit them in the future. It is especially dangerous when someone with a large following uses their fame to interact with minors, who are usually the most vulnerable. What tends to happen is the power imbalance between a young child and their favorite YouTube star is usually far too large for a genuine and healthy relationship to develop. With the limited amount of information available, what do you think happened? Are the allegations credible?